Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. It's about a woman who captured the hearts of millions, faced unimaginable challenges, but still managed to leave a lasting impact on the world. Her name, Princess Diana. If you've ever heard the phrase, the people's princess, you already know how deeply she was loved. But Diana was not just a royal figure. She was a force for change, a symbol of kindness, and a beacon of hope for the less fortunate. Her life was filled with triumphs and heartbreaks, yet she never stopped fighting for what she believed in. This story is more than just a biography. It is a lesson in compassion, resilience, and the power of using one's platform for good. By the end of this, you'll feel inspired to make a difference. No matter where you come from or what obstacles you face. So, let's dive into the life of Princess Diana, the woman who proved that love and kindness could change the world. Early life. Diana Frances Spencer was born on July 1, 1961, in Norfolk, England. From the very start, her life was different. She was born into an aristocratic family, but her childhood was not filled with fairy tales. When she was just 7 years old, her parents divorced, a painful experience that shaped her deeply. Diana was shy as a child, but she had a big heart. She loved music, dancing, and, most of all, helping others. Despite her privileged background, Diana faced struggles of her own. She was not a top student in school, but she had something even more valuable: an incredible ability to connect with people. She later said, "I want to do, not just be." That mindset would define her entire life. Meeting Prince Charles and marriage. In 1977, at just 16 years old, Diana met Prince Charles, who was 29 at the time. He was dating her older sister, but fate had different plans. A few years later, Charles and Diana's paths crossed again, and their relationship blossomed. In 1981, the world watched in awe as Diana, a young kindergarten teacher, became engaged to the future King of England. Their wedding, on July 29, 1981, was a global spectacle. Millions tuned in to see Diana walk down the aisle in a breathtaking gown with a 25-foot train. She had become a princess, but her story was just beginning. Challenges in royal life. To the public, it seemed like a fairy tale. But behind closed doors, Diana's life was far from perfect. She struggled with the immense pressure of royal duties and the constant media attention. Her marriage to Charles was strained, and she often felt isolated. Despite this, Diana devoted herself to her role, determined to use her platform to help others. Humanitarian work and advocacy. One of Diana's greatest strengths was her ability to connect with people. She did not just wave from a distance. She held hands, she hugged, she listened. In the 1980s, during the height of the HIV/AIDS crisis, Diana did something extraordinary. At a time when fear and misinformation surrounded the disease, she shook hands with an AIDS patient without gloves. This simple act shattered stigma and sent a powerful message to the world. Kindness and humanity come before fear. Diana did not stop there. She championed countless causes: children's hospitals, homelessness, mental health, and landmine victims. She was often seen visiting patients, talking to them like old friends, and making them feel truly seen. She once said, "I don't go by the rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head." And that's exactly what made her different. She worked tirelessly with charities like Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children, Centerpoint for Homeless Youth, and the National AIDS Trust. She also became the president of over 100 different charities, personally engaging with individuals to offer comfort and support. Her presence brought global attention to causes that were often overlooked: separation and divorce. But Diana's personal life continued to be turbulent. Her marriage to Charles fell apart, and in 1992, they separated. In 1996, they officially divorced. Campaign against landmines. In 1997, Diana did something that would once again change the world. She walked through an active minefield in Angola, drawing attention to the dangers of landmines. This moment was not just a photo opportunity, it was a statement. Her efforts contributed to the signing of the Ottawa Treaty, an international agreement to ban landmines. Tragic death and global mourning. But just as Diana was beginning a new chapter in her life, tragedy struck. On August 31, 1997, the world was stunned by the news of her sudden death in a car accident in Paris. She was only 36 years old. The outpouring of grief was unprecedented. Millions of people mourned her loss, laying flowers outside Buckingham Palace and lining the streets for her funeral. Enduring legacy and final lessons. Diana's legacy, however, did not die with her. Her humanitarian work continues through her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, who have carried on her mission. The world still remembers her as the People's Princess, not because of her title, but because of her heart. She taught us that true royalty is about service, love, and making a difference. Diana once said, "Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day, someone might do the same for you." And that is perhaps her greatest lesson to us all. 10 memorable quotes from Princess Diana. 1. I don't go by the rule book, I lead from the heart, not the head. 2. Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. 3. Hugs can do great amounts of good, especially for children. 4. Anywhere I see suffering, that is where I want to be, doing what I can. 5. The biggest disease the world suffers from in this day and age is the disease of people feeling unloved. 6. Everyone needs to be valued. Everyone has the potential to give something back. 7. Family is the most important thing in the world. 8. A mother's arms are more comforting than anyone else's. 9. I like to be a free spirit. Some don't like that, but that's the way I am. 10. Call me Diana, not Princess Diana. Vocabulary review. Aristocratic. Belonging to a noble or upper-class family. Scrutiny. Close examination or critical observation. Stigma. A mark of disgrace associated with a particular condition or circumstance. Humanitarian. Concerned with promoting human welfare and social reform. Platform. A position or opportunity to express one's views or advocate for causes. Turmoil. A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. Legacy. Something handed down or remembered from the past, especially achievements or values. Resilience. The ability to recover from difficulties, toughness. Advocacy. Public support for or recommendation of a cause or policy. Extraordinary. Something that is very unusual, remarkable, or impressive. Privileged. Having special rights, advantages, or benefits that are not available to everyone. Turbulent. characterized by disorder, confusion, or instability. Often used to describe weather or relationships. Thank you for listening and learning with us. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. Goodbye.